I acquired so many new books in June and July, so I thought it was time for a sit down haul where I show you everything. There is over 40 books, and I'm pretty sure that when I counted, there was about 44. So strap in because this is going to be a long one, but these are all of the books that I bought, got gifted, or found in charity shops in June and July. I am going to start with the most fun category, which is publisher mail and books that were gifted to me, and we are starting with one of the most special books, Live Branch Love by Emma Lucy. And I am lucky enough now to call Emma a friend, and she gifted me this copy. It is a 5-star masterpiece, as is everything that she's going to write in the future. And I am so grateful that she gave me this one. I already have an ARC of the indie published one, but it recently got picked up by HarperCollins and she signed it for me. So this is very, very special. It lives with my ARC copy on my shelves and I just love it so much. I was gifted Till Summer Do Us Part by Hodder and Stoughton, and oh my god, I have read it, loved it. It was one of my most anticipated books for the summer, so when they reached out and asked if they could send it to me, I was overjoyed because I have been wanting to get my hands on this and it was just so good. I absolutely loved it. It was 5 stars. Megan Quinn's writing is just so funny. I absolutely love the way she writes. They're so easy to read and they're just hilarious and I loved it, and I think you should all go and grab this one too. Then from Evermore I got Game On by Kai Stevens, which was an accident because the links had been messed up in the request forms and I had requested Catherine Cowles, but we got this one, but it's okay. Next up are some books by one of my favourite authors ever, N.J. Rodman. I absolutely adore this series. If you have been on my TikTok or my Instagram, you will know how much I love this series. It is one of my all-time favourite fantasy series. I absolutely love it. I was an ARC reader for both books, and this is my most reread book. I have read this one 3 times already, and I absolutely adore it every time. It just hits the same. It is so good. And she was kind enough to send me signed copies because I always rave about this book and I always buy it for other people, but I don't have my own copies. So she gifted me a set of them, which I am going to treasure forever because this series is so special to me and I genuinely just love it so much. Also, can we please take a moment for the covers? They are beautiful. And the meaning behind them and everything, just, you need to go and read these books because they are so, so good. She also included a little map, which is from the front of the book, and I love it so much. I'm going to get it framed and put it on my shelves. So the reason that NJ sent me a parcel is because she has a new book release, and I am mentioned in the acknowledgements. I had no clue about this. When I alpha read it on my Kindle, I had no clue. I got to the acknowledgements and I had to message her immediately, like, I did not know this was happening. And she wanted to send me a physical copy to put on my bookshelf, and it's just so surreal seeing my name in a book. So there I am up here. And this is just so special and will always have a very special place in my heart. I'm going to try and speed through the next few books because there are quite a few. I was lucky enough to go to Headline Eternal's Meet Cute Fest and we got an abundance of books. There are so many, and I'm just going to really quickly show you what I got. The first 3 are all Fallon Ballard books because she was there and she signed them for me. So we have Right on Cue, Change of Heart, and All I Want Is You. And the other signed book that I picked up was Heat of the Everflame by Penn Cole. They ran out of the first and second books, so this is the 3rd book in the series, but I am so grateful that she signed it nonetheless. So when we got to the event, everybody got a goodie bag, and in mine I got the Sweetheart List, which looks adorable and I love the cover so much. Then I grabbed Ready or Not by Cara Stone, which I am so, so excited for. I have heard amazing things and this has one trope in it that I absolutely adore, so I'm very, very excited. I also really wanted Promise Me Sunshine, but they didn't have any copies left, which was very sad, but I'm very, very lucky that I got this one instead. Now, to rapid fire through the other ones, I got Pardon My Frenchie, The X Effect, Love at First Flight, Never Wager with a Wallflower, Love Naturally, To Woo and To Wed, My Kind of Trouble, a proof copy of Sweet Heat. Then last but not least, there was a massive table with a bunch of blind dates with a book, and unfortunately I grabbed a book I already had, but I got Wicked Serve. Then I went to the works and grabbed all of these gorgeous sprayed edges. So the first book that I grabbed was Think Again by Jacqueline Wilson. I'm so excited to read this. I feel like I'm going to be transported back to my childhood because I read all of her books when I was younger. So I had to grab this one. Then we have Book Boyfriend by Lucy Vine, which I also have a proof copy of. So this is now going to live with it on my shelves. We have Ride the Wave by Catherine Riley. What If I Never Get Over You? And then the book that prompted the whole works trip was this gorgeous copy of Nightshade by Autumn Woods, which I have already read. I absolutely loved it. I'm now impatiently waiting for book 2, and I think everyone needs to go and grab it because it is beautiful inside and out. Next up are some of the most exciting books that I bought. If you watched my wishlist video last month, you will know that I was desperate to get my hands on the DC Stars series by Chelsea Curto, and I finally bought them all. I'm obsessed. I cannot wait to read them. I'm saving them for when I get back from holiday so that I can read them when the hockey season starts again, but they are gorgeous. They have pride of place on my shelf. They are so heavy and I absolutely love them. So we have Face Off, Power Play, Slapshot, and Hat Trick, and they are the most beautiful covers I've ever seen. I'm obsessed with them, I love them, and I cannot wait to read them. Then I took a visit to Saucy Books where I grabbed Unsteady, and now I have discovered that apparently it is in the works in the 3 for £7.50 section. So I'm kind of bummed because I bought this for £10, but it was supporting a small independent bookstore and it was independent bookstore week when I bought this. So we have Unsteady. And if you saw last month's video, you will also know that I grabbed this one. I got it for £1 because I had an Amazon voucher. So very, very excited to read this one. This is potentially the next book that I'm going to read. I'm currently reading Not in Love because I needed to read it before I read this. So I'm hoping to squeeze this in before I go away on holiday. And then I had to grab this one. I have not read the rest of the series. I still haven't read Throne of Glass, but when the paperback came out, I did have to buy it immediately. Next up are the books that I got on Vinted, which I am so excited about because I found these gorgeous Italian editions of the Caraval series, which is one of my all-time favourite series. Stephanie Garber is one of my all-time favourite authors, and these are gorgeous. So I'm going to show you them, and I'm also going to show you the foiling on the hardcovers. So they all have this gorgeous blue foiling everywhere. This is the dust jacket, which I just think is so beautiful. And then they all have the same foiling underneath the dust jacket. This one is obviously the first book, so it has one top hat, then 2, 3, and 4 for the other books. This is the front, spine, and the back. It is honestly stunning, and I've never seen these editions before, so when I saw them, I had to grab them. I got all 4 for about £55, which I thought was amazing. That is including the postage, so I thought that was a really good deal. And they're beautiful. They also have sprayed edges which alternate. So the first and third books are blue, and then the other 2 are red, which I will also show you because they are so beautiful. So this is what Legendary looks like, and in Italy it's just called Legend, but this one has the red sprayed edges. And then same as the other 2, Finale and Spectacular also have the different coloured edges. And then the other 2 special editions I got on Vinted were the Fairy Loot editions of Icebreaker and Wildfire, which I am excited to have because they are beautiful, but they're not books that I was desperate to buy or anything. Wildfire is a special book to me. It was one of my favourite books last year. The 2 videos that I posted of it went viral and helped my account grow on TikTok. So it is a special book to me, and I do just think they're beautiful, and they were at such a good price, which is the reason that I bought them. And the last books are the ones that I grabbed in the charity shop, which I found this whole series. There are 2 more, I believe, but they weren't in the charity shop. I found all 3 of these with these gorgeous covers. I gave them a Google whilst I was in the shop to see what they're about, and they sound alright, and I just thought they were so pretty that I couldn't leave them there. They had an offer in this particular charity shop for 5 books for £1, so I grabbed some also for my sister, and it made these ones 20p each, which I think is pretty good. 60p for a little trilogy of books, and if I like them, I will go and grab the other 2. So those are the 44 books that I acquired in June and July. It's quite a lot. I don't normally get this many books, but I got so many from the Meet Cute Fest, and I was kindly gifted so many as well. So I'm very, very grateful. My shelves have no more space. These books have been living in random boxes and bags all over my floor. I need to do a really big rejig of my bookshelves. I'm thinking that might be September's video, so we will see. But if you like this video, I'd love if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in next month's video.